loves, welcome back to my channel. So we got the goods for you guys today. I've been waiting to try these, and I used one of them when I went out last night and take some pictures. I just had to, like, they were sitting on my counter. You know you'll do the same. Here's the tea. This tea is hot. I'll look and see around when she went live. Like March 13th is when someone posted this video. I don't know if y'all caught her doing her live, but Ariel was glamming her and they were using her new setting powders. And I was like, ooh, her makeup looks really good. Like, really good. And then I didn't catch all of it, but someone uploaded this on YouTube, whole thing. So that's sick. I didn't get the setting powders the first time around because I was like, I have Laura Mercier, I have Ben Nye, I have the Maybelline one. I just don't need any more setting powders. So I was like, no, I'm gonna pass when the launch comes around. I don't need them. So of course, everything sells out. And then she does this live after everything's already sold out a couple weeks later. And I'm like, dang, I need those. So I had to wait a couple weeks till the relaunch happened. And I got my hands on them. That's the tea. I got soft pink, translucent, and beige. And I'm really wishing I would have got the dark powder at this point because Ariel used that for her bronzer, or to blend her bronzer and her face makeup, her base. Which, if you love makeup, you know who that is. He's insane. I would love to freaking have him for my wedding. And I might email bomb him, but I think he's booked out for life. I kind of wanted to just go off of what they did and see how it works on my skin if I do it that way. And if my skin will turn out looking like hers. Which, my makeup's kind of weird right now because I have my base on, I have my concealer on, I have my cream contour, eyebrows. Not gonna lie, I put some lip stuff on just to be presentable for you guys. Yeah, so I feel kind of like not done, but we will fix that. Right now, hey baby, I'm filming. Tracy, I'm filming.
What are you doing?
Filming.
Filming?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sorry, did I interrupt?
No, you're fine.
Okay, I am, I love you, tell my heart.
Love you more. I'm going to talk about these sponges. This fuzzy sponge in my new video. If it's not already out, then it'll be out soon. But today I'm going to use these little Morphe and Jeffree Star sponges. Picked them up when I was in Dallas at the Morphe store. I want to follow this video and just see how they do it and see if we can get the same result. I'll link the video somewhere if I can on the screen.
So I like to use a very thin layer of translucent underneath my baking. So right now I'm not baking, right now I'm just setting. And the reason I like to do this is if you hit the skin directly with like a lot of powder, it like adheres onto the skin too much. And then it just looks a little cakey. And to avoid that, look at her makeup, you guys.
Okay, so pretty much he put the translucent on first because I've already watched this video 4 times. So I'm taking translucent. I'm gonna put a little in the cap. By the way, I love the packaging, it's so cute. Out with about this much in the lid. And I'm gonna take one of my baby sponges that I just got wet. So my mirror's over here. Let's see if I can do this. Okay. These sponges are giving me a really hard time because they're fresh. Okay, so those sponges were giving me a really hard time. So I'm taking my Real Techniques. Like, look what it did to my under eye. I think they were just too fresh from the first time. Okay, so I'm just laying down a little base of just the translucent. Just putting the excess powder where need be. I put that under the eyes, but I was just spreading the product because I got a lot on my sponge.
So I take enough powder in my beauty blender, okay? And I start at the side of the nose just to give me a little highlight right at the sides to cinch the nose in a little.
So next, they took soft pink, and so I did all my cream products like I said a while ago. And then in the video, Ariel did soft pink under her eyes. And put a little bit in the cap. It's very finely milled. Like, I've honestly never felt a powder that feels like this. So I'm gonna pack it on my sponge, and I'm just doing the under eyes with this one. I'm gonna go along my nose, and through my under eye. I promise when I do makeup tutorials I'll be better, but this is just a review, so I'm actually following their technique. I just want to see how the powders perform. Okay, one thing I learned that I never did beforehand, and I'm going to take just a little like cosmetic wedge, and I'm dipping it in the powder. Put powder on the end of this. Now for Beige. In the video, he used this to set her full face around the baking they already did. He used a Laura Mercier puff, which I still need to get my hands on one of those. I'm gonna pat it on my hand. I'm just gonna go pretty much everywhere else. It really does give this smoothing that I've literally never seen in any other powder. I don't know what they did, but it is good stuff. If you take your foundation down your neck, I always take it down my neck. I'm gonna take my Benefit. It's like the cheerleader palette. It's the one with the new hula in it. And my brushes are dirty because I used them. But before I finish with another step of baking, I'm gonna add a little bronzer and blush. I've been trying to go right under my cheekbone for a contour versus bronzing, especially for pictures. I'm just taking the bronzer through my crease. I'll carry it down. When y'all see me do a makeup video, you'll see all these weird little things I do that really make a difference for your face shape. But like, your girl spends her hard-earned money on some Kylie because it's good. Everything is just very like blendable and smooth. So I'm gonna take Winter Kiss. Here comes my puppy. Come here. You see my hand down? Okay, so usually I take a different brush, and I got this with the winter collection, but like, look at that, it looks like bubblegum pink. Like, you just look so happy and young and radiant. But I can go a little overboard. I loved in Kylie's video, she said the same thing. She's like, I go a little overboard with blush. But I'm gonna take the Kylie #2 brush, which is huge, by the way. I don't think this is, I tried to order the brush they're using in the video, but I did my best. I already did NARS cream blush in Orgasm and Nude Sticks Nude. I mixed both those for cream blush. So now I'm just gonna set it. Look at that. So fleshed. She's glowing and young and radiant. See the difference? That's why when my friends are like, I don't wear blush. I'm like, you don't wear blush? Just makes you look so pink and happy and juicy. learned this from Patrick Ta. I'm also gonna take a little bit of that blush and run it through my crease because it makes your face look like it all goes together. I think I'm gonna go back to the pink one. They didn't show her baking that I'm aware of. I watched that video, so you'd think I would know. This is my favorite technique. If you don't do this, wow, it will change your whole face shape. See, it's so smooth. Oh my gosh, it goes on so smooth, this powder does. Not gonna lie, my midnight gets pretty chunky when I do this. Okay, look crazy, but I promise it works. So, I wanna wipe off this under eye bake, and it's very smooth and flawless. Like, total different game than any other setting powders that I've used. It has a whole new feeling to it. Put on some lip liner. This is Curvy by ColourPop. I just got it in the mail. And now I'm getting a phone call. I'm gonna wipe off the powder. So smooth. I do not understand how they did that. We're gonna use the new Kylie setting spray. It matches my nails. And I'm super excited about this. I've heard nothing but good things. I'm gonna show you a really cool trick that's super extra that I do after. So I soak my face, literally. So extra, but so amazing. I'm gonna take Cookie highlight. They need to make an individual just for Cookie. I know I'm not the only one that said that. It's so good. I'm gonna take that on a Morphe M510. Look at me trying to do a tutorial here. I learned from Ariel himself that we all do our highlights way too high and that they actually need to go, our cheekbones are actually really low, or a lot lower than we think. Morphe M213, it's tiny, and I do a straight line down my nose. My inner corners. Ice Me Out. This is really extra, but a lot of people ask me what I use on my inner corner, so I use that Cookie. But this is like white. So I'll show you, I'll do one eye. Can you see the difference? It's like crazy. Like that one's sparkly, this one's crazy. Lastly, since I'm reviewing the powders, go ahead and using everything that I love by her anyways. I'm gonna take the You're Perfect powder. I got mine in the winter collection. But, so I do just a little my middle of my forehead. Right under my eyes. Let me put some lip gloss on. I gotta do that before I finish this, guys. And the tea is, you should get these powders. If you're in the market or even not in the market for a new powder, They're really good. You can decide which color you want. Say you only need one to set your whole face, or you only need a brightening one, or just want the translucent. Do your thing. But I'm extra, so I got all three, and I'm probably gonna get the dark to use as well. I'm really excited to start doing more makeup on my channel because it's just fun. Like, I'll always just be so into makeup and love it. I'm not the best, but there is something about knowing your own face and what products work best on you. And so if I find things I like, I want to share it with you guys. Yeah, I hope you guys have a good week, and I will see you guys next time.